All right, so I have to ask this because I cannot possibly be the only one here. Please do not let me be the only one here. So we just recently got one of those Amazon Alexa thingies, and I know you guys are probably like, Alex, or old news. I got you. I got you. All of our friends and family have them. They keep talking about how amazing they are. I finally caved and got one during their little Prime Day thing back in November. All right, moving on. So anyways, I come down the stairs earlier this afternoon, and what are my kids doing with Miss Alexa? They're having her fart. Yes, you guys, this is a true function that she really does. Now, who on God's green earth was sitting around the little think tank table and thought this one up and voted it in? I'm not really for sure, but it happened. And not only did it happen to add insult to injury, she managed to expand my kids' vocabulary terms through her flatulence. How do you ask? I'm so glad you asked that, because when she gets done farting, yes, she does it. When she's done, she says, "That was a long and squelchy one." And I'm like, squelchy? Squelchy? Who'd ever heard of the word squelchy? I mean, let's be honest here. So I'm like, Alexa, are you just making words up? Is squelchy really a word? Y'all, do not challenge Alexa. Especially if you have one of those little Echo Show things like we have, because not only is she going to prove you wrong, but she popped up the whole definition on the screen from freedictionary.com or some crap like that. And I'm like, okay, got it. Kids can't add trash bags to shopping lists, but they can expand their vocabulary terms through a fart. Thank you, Alexa. I do appreciate you very much. Now, on a positive note, she also told me that my Ipsy Glam Bag Plus arrived today, which never happens this early in the month. So I figured we'll turn this negative into a positive and do an unboxing for once of Ipsy. What's up, guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Alexandra, and if you like no BS unboxings and reviews, then you've come to the right place. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you're already subscribed, make sure you still are, because it's that time of year again. Good old YouTube, you know what I'm saying? All right, so I do pay for these boxes or bags, unbagging, although I don't normally receive it this early, so I don't know if it's because of the Ultimate being canceled and them doing the X. I was actually supposed to get the Ipsy Glam Bag X, but I got an email like 2 weeks ago saying, sorry, you're not getting it. We made a mistake. So yeah, it is what it is. All right, you guys. So that is what the bag looks like. I will say super cute. Like the actual little kisses there or lips are like etched on there. I do like this bag. So ooh, yeah, I remember. I was like, did I pick my products? I did. I did pick, I think, a couple of these because I remember seeing this, or maybe it was a spoiler, but this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous Foundation, and that's great because, yeah, Mama needs some foundation today. So I'm really excited to give this a go. I did not pick this up when it came out, so kind of glad that I didn't. Oh yeah, okay, hopefully this will be a good match. So this is a 140N, which I'm guessing is neutral. So hopefully that will match me very, very well. Next up, we have a product from Beauty Stat. I don't even think I was supposed to get this, was I? So this is the Universal C Skin Refiner for all skins, 20% C, vitamin C, L-absorbic acid, brightens, retexturizes, and firms. Wow, did I get this? Oh, I think this was one of the things that I got on my, with my point things, with my little Ipsy points. Okay. I remember now. I'm like, I don't even remember seeing that, but I think I got, this was like using my little Ipsy points. I think they were like getting ready to expire or something. Good times, good times. Ooh, I'm excited for this, but the little box is crushed here. So I think this is the new brand About Face Beauty Matte Fluid Eye Paint. So this is from, what is it? Is it Halsey or Halsey? I think it's Halsey is how you pronounce it. Ooh, this looks really cool. So we'll have to give this a go. So it says Matte Fluid Eye Paint. Very interesting. So that's what the doe foot looks like right there, or applicator, whatever you want to call it. Ooh, that's a very chocolatey brown. Hopefully we'll be able to blend that out. Very, very curious to give this a go. Hopefully it's not, doesn't go bad. You know what I mean? All right. So the next thing in here we have is the Ahava Time to Hydrate Night Replenisher for normal to dry skin. So this is a hydrating nighttime moisturizer for your face. Now, the only thing, I did go through the ingredients on this. I think if I can remember correctly, yes, this does have parfum in it. So I'm not a really big fan of products that have parfum in them if you're leaving them on your skin. Now, if it's something you're going to wash off, then that's fine because you're going to wash it off. But stuff, you know, where you're going to leave it on, I'm not the biggest fan of fragrance. So I might post that on my Mercari site. Next, we have the Vasanti Brighten Up Miracle Mask. It says it's 5-in-1, made with charcoal, turmeric, papaya, clay, and butter, shea, and cocoa. It is a definite nice size right there, although I can kind of see through the tube that it's only filled up to about right here. However, this does sound really, really good. Now, I will let you know, this also does have fragrance in it, but it's a lot further down on the list, whereas this one, it's like halfway up, I want to say the fragrance or parfum is. Also, this is a leave-on moisturizer, whereas this is a wash-off mask. And I'm going to be honest, the little description here sounds pretty amazing. It says, after one use, your complexion will be instantly happier and healthier. Who doesn't love the sound of that? So I'm a little more apt to give this one a try versus this one right here, just for those reasons. I also will give you a heads up. This does have peppermint in there. So if your skin is super sensitive to peppermint, do keep that in mind. All right, I think we're down to our last product here, which is by Makeup Forever. This is the Ultra HD Invisible Cover Foundation. I picked 2 foundations. Did I? I don't remember picking 2 foundations. Apparently I did. So I think I've used this before, a sample of this, or do I own this? Let me see here. Oh, no. I have the Makeup Forever Reboot Foundation. I actually really like this foundation right there, as you guys can see. This one right here, I don't know if I'm gonna try out or not. I am very curious. So I think today we're gonna try this one out right here by Anastasia. So let me clean my desk off, and then we'll get on to the try on portion, and I'll let you guys know what I think about testing these products. All right, so I'm super excited to try out this foundation. It does have like a little pump style here, so I'm just gonna pump some out on the back of my hand. Hopefully it'll be a good shade match. Let's see here. Just, man, it might be a little light, but we can make it work. We can make it work. So I think I'm gonna do this half of my face with a brush, the other half with a beauty blender, because sometimes some foundations I like better with the brush and some I like better with the beauty blender. It just kind of depends on the foundation, you know what I'm saying? Now this brush that I have that I'm using right now, this is probably, oh yeah, no, this is a good shade match. This is a really good shade match, actually. I'm kind of surprised. Ipsy did pretty well. So anyways, what I was saying about this brush before I got blown away by Ipsy's ability to properly shade match me here, which I'm really properly impressed with. This is a really, really good brush by It Cosmetics. They only do these once a year. I think Raw Beauty Christy has talked about these in the past. It's the Love Beauty Fully foundation brush, and it's just got the perfect shape. I'll tell you what, my skin is just soaking this product up, and it might be because of the sunscreen that I have on here. And normally the brush gives more coverage, but in this instance, it seems like I'm getting a little more coverage from the beauty blender thingy here. The beauty blender that I'm using is by the Creme Shop. It's actually one that I got in a BoxyCharm some time ago. So I'm just gonna pat this out over here. I got a little bit left on my hand, so I'm just gonna go ahead and apply that. But this shade match, I'm like I said, thoroughly impressed. I'm just gonna take whatever little excess that I have here. And I normally don't do this, but my eyes today, you guys, they're a hot mess. I haven't got a lot of sleep in the last couple days. This trip coming up to Gatlinburg, you know. All right, so let me throw on some powder and stuff really fast, and I'll be right back, and we'll move on to this. Okay, so I just got done putting some powder on my face, and I don't know if you guys can see, that actually looks really, really good. And by the way, the powder that I used was just the Laura Mercier translucent powder, but that looks really, really good, you guys. Also, I wanted to quickly tell you all about these Larouci or Larouci brushes that we got. I think we got some last month and the month before in our Ipsy box. And if you have not pulled these brushes out yet, you all, just saying, like, these are amazing, amazing, amazing little brushes, especially this, what is this? The LR 342 contour blending brush. Y'all, like, you just saw that, right? Like, you just saw that. Like, this is about the most effortless contour blending brush I think I have ever used. And it works with pretty much, I think, every bronzer, contour, whatever that, I mean, like, especially if you're super heavy-handed, which sometimes I can be. And not just this brush, but also like the blush brush. What was it? Oh my gosh, this one right here. The little eye kabuki brush. So, so good, which we might actually use that today. So I'll just set that down for later here in a minute when we try the little Halsey thing. But I just wanted to give you guys a heads up. If you haven't whipped these brushes out yet, if they are still in the little cute envelope packaging thing that they come in, pull them out. They are totally, totally worth it. And such good brushes. I didn't think I was going to like them either. Trust me. I was like, I don't know about these. Another Ipsy brush. Come on now. But no, these are actually super, super good. And I mean, and the powder brush, oh my gosh, this powder brush, love it, love it, love it. So that's the Tapered Face LR 360. Such good brushes, you guys, such good brushes. And I mean, they're just really good. And I've honestly, since I've gotten them, have not been able to put them down. So again, you haven't pulled them out of your little set yet, just go ahead and do that, because they really do just make everything just melt together. All right, so I'm gonna shut up about the brushes, but again, pull them out. You'll like them, I promise. You probably really will like them. Okay, let me throw a little blush on. I'm gonna use the Animal Crossing blush that I just got because I love this color. I really love this color. And if you haven't seen my review of the Animal Crossing set, I won't link it up here in the cards because it was a fun, cute little review. And I am really impressed with these products from ColourPop. Not that, you know, I thought that I was going to be super disappointed, but you know how sometimes their collaborations can be like, you know what I mean? And not as exciting as like the actual packaging looks like, you know, like the products aren't that good. This is not one of those collections, which I was pleasantly surprised about. Okay, let's, oh, we need to do something with our eyes here. So I'm not going to use my normal eye primer, which would be the ABH lid primer. I'm just going to slap a little of this UD primer potion, mainly because I put foundation on my eyelids, and also because I need to use this up because I'm like almost out of it, and it's in my little personal project pan that I have going on here. Let me know if you guys are interested in hearing about my little project pan. I don't ever record videos like that, but I wouldn't mind to start. You know what I mean? Okay, that's enough jibber jabbering. Let's move on. Oh gosh, Alex, come on now. You're a mess. Like, why didn't you guys tell me it was that jacked up? Jeez, man. You're just gonna let me walk out like that? You were, weren't you? Okay, so let's give this About Face Beauty Matte Fluid Eye Paint a go. I'm not gonna lie, you guys, I'm a little nervous. I've never I don't want to say I've never used anything like this, but I don't think I've ever used anything like this that's this dark. And if you screw up, mistakes could cause some issues, you know? So we're just gonna paint a little across my lid here. And then we're gonna grab that Kabuki blender that I was talking about. And we're just gonna see if it's gonna blend up. Yeah, but that's not a brush that I would use for that. Let's get just a little bit smaller of a blending brush here. Okay, so it does blend, so that's good. I don't know if I personally like this color on me. Oh, well, maybe. Ooh, this could be really pretty for like a one and done shade. I mean, this isn't the type of product that I would normally wear. But it's not half bad. I probably should have definitely done this first though. And I don't know if I like just the matte by itself. Like I might have to go in with something like little hourglass scattered light, just it's like a lid topper or something, you know what I mean? I mean, like this is okay by itself. It's okay. It's not my favorite. But I think something like this, like just doing something like this, and then doing like one of these little lid toppers or even like a super shock shadow or something like that. Just let's see here. Just like, oh yeah, it's just like an extra va-va-voom moment. Hello. That's what I'm talking about right there. Look at that. Look at that. That is exactly what I'm talking about, y'all. So yeah, I mean, if you're in the matte shadows, like just matte shadows by themselves on your lid, like this would be perfect for you. You would love it. I mean, it looks really nice. It's super creamy. I really like that. I really like that. I was kind of a little weirded out. You guys was like, I don't know about this, but I'm digging it. I'm digging it. I needed a moment, you know, I needed a moment added and I have that moment now. So let me do the other eye real quick and then we'll throw on some mascara. And we are back and here's our finished look. And you guys, I am feeling it. Like I didn't think that I was gonna like this liquid matte shadow, but I mean, it buffed out so easily, so seamlessly. I mean, it took a second like for me to kind of get the hang of it, but it didn't take long. Like the learning curve on it was not long at all. Now, obviously I did add mascara and some lipstick, but on the bottom lash line, I did grab my ColourPop palette and use these two colors and mixed in right there. But that's all I did, you guys. And this look is stunning. I really liked the liquid matte shadow by itself, but added with like a lid topper or something, I mean, it just gave it that extra little bit of oomph. And I mean, it really is such a really pretty smoked out eye look and I'm loving it. You guys, I did not think that I was gonna like this. I was a little afraid of it and I'm loving it. Now, as far as the Anastasia foundation goes, another hit. I did not think that I was going to like this much. Now, I will say I have had it on for about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours now. And it is kind of, as you guys can see right here, like getting into my little smile line there. But most of my foundations do that. There's only like 2 that I own that don't get into that. Now, it is just a little bit off from the rest of my complexion, but it's not far off. I mean, Ipsy really did do a good job of matching this up. And I mean, even though we only got to try a couple of the products, I am so impressed with this bag this month. I mean, just these 2 products alone made the bag more than worth it. Plus, I got the little beauty stat, and then the Ahava wasn't a big fan of. I haven't tried this Makeup Forever foundation, but I do have other ones that I love. So again, just even with these 2 products, like this whole box is a hit, and I am really curious to try this one out too. So you guys, totally worth it in my book, and I'm excited. Did anybody else get this? Let me know down below if it worked this easy for you. I was afraid. I'm not gonna lie, you guys. I was really afraid. But like the little corners here, I just patted out with my finger, and then like the rest, it just really went on with a brush. Like just, I mean, that looks so good, you guys. I'm happy. I'm so happy with this. If you're curious what I put on my lips, I will link it down below along with the Hourglass Light Reflector. Again, you can just use a ColourPop Super Shock Shadow, or whatever little lid topper kind of thing you got, or if you have like something like the little Stilas, just whatever. I mean, just a little lid topper. That's all you need. I'm sure you have one in your collection. I am loving this. Halsey, girl, I know you're probably not ever going to see this, but you did the damn thing on this one, and I am impressed. Definitely curious to check out more from your collection now. That is all I have for you guys today. I really do hope you enjoyed today's video, and until next time, see ya.